how's it going? Air signs. We are doing a general energy reading for you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, for April 1st through the 15th. And I do believe by the time this is posted, it will be a little bit after the 1st. So I apologize for that, but it is what it is. I do have a message for you, if I can find it. I'm sure I wrote it down, but I don't know where it's at right now. I do. So this month, there's an emphasis when I was doing the meditation. The message that I got was that you'll be in a state this month of observing everything, or if you're not, you will be. And what I mean by that is really looking a little deeper into things, especially in regard to your interactions with other people, the dynamic of energy within relationships and stuff like that, okay? Like really listening. And the sense I got is like, what are you seeing? What are you hearing? What are you really seeing and hearing? And are you really listening, okay? I had a lot of sensation, like in the throat chakra. I feel like you're going to be communicating, or like you need to communicate more and speak your truth more, but in a way where we're not on the defensive, but where we're bringing some kind of calm to energy and some kind of peace through our communication with others. I saw a porcupine, and my take on that was like, don't take that kind of defensive approach. And then I heard a huge cymbal clang, and or I kind of seen it actually, like right in front of someone. Like, for me, it marked the beginning of something, like really something taking off. Because right after that, I saw, like, I don't know, like a wake-up call, like a light goes off, an aha moment. There's something pertaining to that when it came to the cymbal clanging. It's like a wake-up for you, or like to mark a beginning. But I saw an engine revving, or I actually seen a person revving an engine, and it was like this energy of like this person's about to take off full force, full speed. Okay, so that was just what I received for air signs in the meditation, and I can see that because with the energies coming in for April, firstly we have Venus moving into Gemini. We have a supermoon in Libra. All of this is about communicating our, taking action in that. It's about bringing balance and harmony into situations and being a lot more courageous with our communication and speaking our truth. But I go into that a little bit more in the individual readings for each sign. So communication is key. How about that? So overall themes, new moon in Gemini. There we go. So no, we're not having a new moon in Gemini this month, but there is an emphasis on communication with this Venus energy going into Gemini, and it's going to really center around, more than likely, partnerships, just our relationships with others, okay? Let's see. More for the air signs, please. All right. Be bold and make the first move. Also, an emphasis on us taking action this month. So, again, Mercury is moving into Aries. So, taking action in regard to that communication, right? Might be a little, feeling a little bit more courageous, a little bit more, I don't know, what should I say? Impulsive or assertive in our communication. And I think that's why there was the emphasis on, not communicating in a sense of where you're defensive, but really looking and seeing what's happening in any circumstance and bringing a calm and a peace and kind of a balance into that. Because with Venus moving into Gemini as well, it's about, wasn't going to go into that. But it's about really becoming clear in the heart and the mind. Like there's a balance there where there's a mental clarity in regard to your emotions. And that's going to assist us in our communication. A lot of connecting mentally with others. So let's see, what else do we have for air signs? They're just letting me shuffle and shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. All right, the answers you need are coming with more than one flip, so I'm gonna, I know, it sucks having to wait for the cards. But I mean, if you want to hear, you want to hear. If you don't, you don't. Okay, the energy is gaining momentum. Interesting. All right, on the bottom of the deck, a fiery climax approaches. So we have some Aries energy there. All right. So let's see. Yeah, the energy is definitely gaining momentum. Do you guys feel it? So communication is key in regard to what? In regard to destiny. In regard to what we really, truly want, what we truly feel compelled toward in our heart space, what our true desires are. Again, like I said, that energy moving into Gemini is all about the mind collaborating with the heart and us getting very clear. For me, this represents also the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. And this is new moon energy. So, yeah, perfect time, right? With the Wheel of Fortune, this is about turning things in your favor, okay? This is about karmic cycles or debts closing. And that karmic wheel kind of turning to benefit you, okay? I feel like people are starting to really align with their karmic destinies, okay? And this is a lot to do with the Aquarian energy, the age of Aquarius coming in there. So with all of that said, the Wheel of Fortune, so some kind of change coming, the beginning and end of a cycle, right? And there's healing within this, but you or somebody else is wanting to communicate about where you truly desire to be headed. The direction you really want to move in. I'm just feeling like this has everything to do with you, what needs to be cleared out of a situation in order for this new energy to kind of flow in, that is based around your true wants and your true desires and what you want to see manifest, to be more in alignment with, your destiny, right? So let's see. Be bold and make the first move, air signs. The shuffling is going swell. Okay. Be bold and make the first move. Yeah. Be bold and make the first move to communicate. Because this communication, whatever it is going to bring in some kind of positive change. Okay. But I always pull another card for chakra cards, so just one second. I told you I felt some throat chakra energy when I was meditating for you guys, and I actually wrote this down for the channeled message. So be bold and make the first move. I told you this energy is coming in this month that's going to make us really compelled to build up our courage to really speak our truth, Yep. So it might be some action being taken there this month on your behalf, or, from your side. Yeah, about what you truly desire. I mean, I can't make this shit up. About wanting a passionate new beginning. About what's igniting your soul. What is it that you're passionate toward, this journey, where you want to direct it, okay? So you want to bring some kind of change in here, because these both have to do with change. This is a new beginning, though. That's the Ace of Wands. So it could have something to do with what I feel is your soul purpose, your soul mission. Something that you want to create. Okay. and taking control of things, even if that is just by the means of having to communicate it. This could be, you know, you stepping out a little bit more in regard to communicating on, I don't know, more of a public level, your gifts. Okay, and then the energy is gaining momentum. We have the Star card. So the Star card for me, this really could have to do with somebody's destiny, with their soul purpose and mission. So whatever's not suiting that at this time, whatever is not in alignment with that, maybe this is something you need to communicate with someone in your life, or but whatever this is, the energy is gaining momentum toward healing something, okay? Because we have healing here and we have healing here. And so whatever this change is, whatever this communication is, don't take it as like, you know, it's going to be disruptive, because I feel like it's a healing energy that this is going to bring forth to whatever situation this speaks to for you, okay? With the Star card, ultimately, this is, again, the energy's gaining momentum. This is about the action that you're taking toward that. And this is also about altruism. So it's about this energy for the highest good. Not just for the sake of yourself, but for like everybody involved, or on a collective level, whatever the case may be. Maybe you have a healing gift and you're going to start taking action toward broadening that in some way. Okay, and this is also about I'm getting the words, your personal power, using that for the highest good on some level. This is about creating something. There's a lot of sacralization energy when it comes into the Star card, but this is ultimately the energy of hope, you know, bringing that in even more, being receptive to whatever healing is coming in, whatever hope in where we're headed, the direction that we're going, trusting that, okay? This can also be reconciling something. Could be within a partnership. Not necessarily, but it could be. What do I want to use next? I think these. Okay. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune and the communication here for Gemini. Or for not for Gemini, for the air signs. I'm not just doing Gemini. I was looking at the card, sorry. Let's see. For the air signs, this Wheel of Fortune. The loving woman. I just want to see what I'm picking up here. I'm really feeling this energy, this communication, whatever it is, whatever it's about. It's in regard to this heart space, this authenticity, and this genuine, like, purpose toward this genuine purpose within whatever it is you want to communicate, because it's like you want to heal something. You want to make something right. Again, there's a beginning and to a new cycle here. There's an end of something, bringing more love into it, okay? We'll get more. Alright. Sorry, you probably hear my dog back there panting away. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands, please. Somebody might be wanting to communicate to a partner. Yeah. There's a sense of, a feeling of lack in something. It could be a lack in passion, a lack in movement in a cycle, that somebody wants to reignite something here. Making a change. More about the Ace of Wands, please, for the air signs. Yeah, a creative endeavor. So really putting your love, your care, your nurturing energy toward this new beginning. And I do believe I stated this could be about walking more into the path of your soul mission, soul purpose. Because here we have, you know, this can be a passionate new start where there's like something that you want to create within your life. And here's a creative endeavor, right? So making the moves about doing that and communicating whatever needs to be communicated. I feel like this creative endeavor has to do with you using your voice on a broader scale, to a broader audience perhaps, using your healing gifts. For some of you, you have to take what resonates and leave the rest. Yep. And here we have, okay, with the star card, with the hope, action is coming in. The action that's coming in is somebody, for some of you, letting go of whatever has been holding you back, whatever has made you feel like you've been kind of leashed into the same place, like, because this is all about placement too. This is about momentum and moving forward, taking action. Some of that action required is about you letting go of whatever has been defeating you, whatever has been keeping you stuck from moving forward into this purpose, whatever this energy is for you, or whatever's resonating for you as I'm speaking this, okay? There's doors opened, you know, and you've been allowing something to keep you from acting. Let's hear more about the loving woman. So for some of you, this action, this communication, it's going to be in regard to ending a cycle, letting go of whatever you have to in order to move forward toward what you're passionate toward, what's truly within your heart, what your true desires really are, okay? Loving woman. Okay, the King of Swords. This, for some of you, this could be somebody that you need to communicate with. However, if this is your energy, this is about you bringing clarity into a situation. I feel like with that, there's also justice and integrity and like honesty about whatever it is. But this is somebody receiving a lot of mental clarity about where they're headed, what they need to communicate, what this wheel is presenting to them, and how to move forward. This is a lot of enlightenment, but ultimately the King of Swords for me is having a real strong mental clarity about some things and taking action, communicating justly, fairly. Let's see, creative endeavor. There's some kind of wisdom, some kind of enlightenment that somebody's received. And I feel like however this person whatever it is that you need to do to go forward and bringing this healing and communicating, it needs to be done in a very just, honest type of way, in a very nurturing way that's going to create some kind of healing and peace in a situation. But not compromising your truth, you know? But like sharing your perspective. Yeah, okay, let's see. Creative endeavor. And the Ace of Wands. Yep, this is in regard to something that you want to do. I feel like this is a project. This is something new. This could be a business you want to start. This could be like, you know, if you're have healing abilities, taking in and learning whatever you can, studying it, but learning something new in regard to that, and becoming somebody's becoming very passionate about this. Like, take that leap. If you've been considering that, look, she's got the light bulbs up there. Things are clicking, right? But yeah, this Page of Swords, she's like, learning. So this is giving you like kind of that go ahead to persevere, you know, in that. Be prudent in whatever that project is, whatever that endeavor is that you're so passionate about. So some of you may be starting some classes, teaching some classes, something of that nature. The creative endeavor of sharing your knowledge. The High Priestess. So she's all about the knowledge too. She's excuse me, sorry. Sorry for the background noise. So with the High Priestess here, this is about paying attention to your intuition. I feel like with this, it's really along the lines of the energy that I felt initially in the channeling, like not just seeing with your eyes, but from within, from your third eye, like really observing and taking things in. In order to heal something, in order to let go of something and bring in this healing. There's some kind of enlightenment here going on for you guys this month. For me, the High Priestess usually, sorry, I'm just trying to pick up what I'm picking up on her. She is usually about some kind of knowledge being, you know, that you don't quite have yet, like an answer you don't quite have. But for me, this is actually like, in this card, her eyes are closed, but they're opened at the same time. Like she's going within, paying attention to her instincts, her intuition, kind of seeking knowledge from her guidance, from the higher realm, right? To go forward in this action, to accomplish or to actually see what it is she needs to let go of. Yep, here we have another communication card. So there's definitely some kind of communication coming in for somebody, or action being taken toward that. This could even be somebody traveling. This could be communication between the King of Swords and the loving woman. Somebody taking action. Yep. And here we have the Chariot. So somebody could really be traveling. I don't know how, I don't know how that takes place at this time. But this is about taking action again and being triumphant over this, having a victory within this, whatever it is, within this communication, and making this first bold move, this new beginning in something, starting something new. This is about victory. You're going to have victory within it. This is also about, you know, some of you may not be feeling like, there may be a sense of, I don't know, fear, or just you're having to step out of your comfort zone. And this is about having the courage, right? This is also about this bringing in a sense of harmony and peace. This could also be pertaining to partnerships for some of you, because this is about bringing harmony into a partnership as well, the yin and yang energy. But along the lines of the rest of the cards, I'm feeling like this really has to do with you having courage to make that first move. And it's a card of encouragement for you, that there's triumph and victory within you doing this, okay? Yep, King of Swords again. So the High Priestess is going within, paying attention to your instincts, your intuition, and once again, having a lot of clarity about it, okay? And, you know, I don't know, with the King of Swords, he's really about taking authority over this truth. He's providing a sense of security about it, about going forward and doing this, whatever it is. And bringing in some kind of justice in a situation, okay? All right, let's see. I'm going to shuffle these a little bit. There could be the end of a cycle. There could be communication coming in for some of you if this is pertaining to anything like in the nature of a partnership. If there was delays within that, the delay is over. Action is coming. There's fast moving action, very passionate communication, travel, whatever the case may be, but something's going to move. The energy is gaining more momentum, okay? For me, this is really about you having courage to step out into this endeavor, whatever it is that you're passionate about. Being the student or the teacher, whichever resonates in that. But there's going to be success within it and triumph within it. Just moving forward, taking action and control of things that you want to do. That maybe you've been held back from doing previously. I don't know. More for the air signs, please. Yep, compass. This is about following the truth within you. Following true north. Okay, like the compass card again, I feel like there's some change coming. If it hasn't begun already, there is. But yeah, so the compass card. Somebody's headed toward their true north. So take that however you may, okay? Whether this is pertaining to your destiny with a partner, if this is pertaining to, you know, just your soul journey of your own, you're being directed. Pay attention to that inner voice, to your intuition, and keep in tune with true north, where your guidance is leading. Okay. Yeah, metamorphosis. There's a change here. There's a change. And if you can see, there's these two flamingos here. Butterflies. So something's definitely, like I just said over here, something's definitely changing in a situation. There's a gestation. Whoops, sorry. There's a gestation happening here, okay? And it involves whatever you're passionate about, you actually having the courage to step out and speak upon that to whoever needs to hear it, or whatever it's going to take, that first step, that first move in order to bring in this change and this victory, which is also, for me, I believe, for you, I should say, going to bring in a sense of peace and harmony, okay, to your life. Probably because you're being true to yourself and where you're being directed to go on a soul level, okay? Yep. Let's see, hold on. The energy is gaining momentum. Yep. This is all about your guidance. The rescue card. And I find it interesting, there's 7 here, 7 here, 7 here. Spirit's very much involved. The energy is gaining momentum toward this healing that's being brought in. It's not even, I feel like it's something that's just naturally, it's a cycle that's naturally taking place, and you're gaining clarity about this. You see, or feel, I should say, the nature of that, you know, like it coming to fruition within your life. That things are shifting, things are changing. Okay? This is about you being free to be yourself, you being safe and protected within that. I'm sorry, I'm looking because I was interested. Yeah, this is about assistance from Spirit. With healing, with releasing whatever needs to be released, with really being able to find this clarity, this inner focus and knowledge, and not being scared about it, about this change that you feel happening in your life. It's like you feel the change, and it might be, you might feel a little anxiety about it because, you know, sometimes when things change, it gives us, you know, we have a little apprehension about it. Not everybody, and I don't even feel things as stagnant energy for you. I just feel like there's something's evolving for you on a spiritual basis this month, okay? And it has a lot to do with your soul purpose and getting you there, right? To your true path. Okay. All right, guys. I hope that this supports you for the month, and I appreciate you watching. Bye.